Hey, it's your girl Andrea Joyce. How are you today? I'm the author of 31 Ways to Self-Care, Seeing Past the Storm, Conversations with God, and 5 Steps to Overcoming Unforgiveness. All my books can be found on Barnes& Noble, Amazon, and on my website, www.andreajoyce.net. I'm coming to you today a little concerned, and I want to talk to you from the heart, okay? It's time for you to get up. I want you to get up. I know things haven't been going well for you. I know you feel sad. I know that when you thought everything was going to go right, all of a sudden something happened and you may have suffered some losses. I don't know if you suffered losses in your family, whether it was death, divorce, whether it was loss of a job, a car, housing, money. I don't know, but I do feel you. I feel your energy and I feel your pain. But I'm here to tell you that even though you've had losses, even though you've had disappointments, even though you've had sadness, even though you've had betrayal, even though you've had infidelity, even though you've had abuse, even though you have had the major letdown, I want to tell you today to pick your head up. Come on, pick your head up for me. And I want you to get out of that bed. Take the covers off. Yeah, I know you're still down. I know you're still depressed. I know nothing has happened to bring you any joy, but I want you to shift your mind for me. I don't want you to pretend. We're not going to fake it till we make it because I don't believe in that. But I want you to put one foot in front of the other. One thing I know about depression, one thing I know about being really sad and disillusioned and down is that it takes you to get yourself out of those feelings. Yeah, people can call you and spread love and come see you with your favorite dessert, your favorite book, your favorite movie. But when they leave, when they hang up the phone, you still have to deal with you. So I really want you to deal with you. I want you to get up out of that bed. I want you to go in there and brush your teeth, wash your face, take a shower, use your favorite body wash, your favorite soap, your favorite bubble bath for a bath if you're going to take one. I want you to put on something that makes you smile, a bright color, nothing dark. I want you to put on a bright color. And then I want you to sit. And I want you to be honest. I don't know if you need your journal. You know how big I am on journaling. I don't know if you need some sheets of paper and a pen. I don't know if you need a board where you can draw or maybe write a song to get it out or a poem. But there's some definite feelings inside of you that need to come out. I don't know if you need to call a friend and talk to them and get these emotions out. I don't know if you need to go to a therapist and have professional help. I don't know if you need to go to a doctor. I don't know if you need to go to a counsel, a layperson, clergy. I'm not sure. But I know the way that you're feeling, it takes you to get out of it. Pray, meditate, give it to God. But you still have to do the work. You still have to admit that something is wrong. You have to accept what it is that's wrong. And now you got to push through it. Press. I know it sounds easy to say, and I know you're looking at me like you don't understand. I understand more than you think. I have had depression for a long time. Unfortunately, my family deals in depression. We've suffered with it, but I rebuke that. I rebuke it off of us. I've had some serious things that happen. I talk about it in Seeing Past the Storm. Some serious things. That's not all I dealt with. In that book, I touch on 9 storms that I faced. But if I were to be honest with you, I probably have suffered with 39 storms. And I'm not exaggerating. Every day, it took me getting up out of that bed, going and showering and washing my hair and putting on something that I liked and listening to a song that lifted my spirits. Even as I cried, I let the tears just flow. Tears are healing. Never let anybody tell you not to cry or to put on your big girl panties or your big boy boxers, or men aren't supposed to cry and big girls aren't supposed to cry. No, tears heal. So go ahead and cry. It's okay. But there is a point in life where it's time for the tears to dry up and you do something to help yourself out of the situation you're in. You didn't have to cause the situation. The situation is probably not even your fault. I don't know. But what I do know, it's up to you to push you out of it. Nobody can come and pull you out. And I've had the best of friends, family, outsiders who tried. They tried so hard to get me out of the funk that I was in time and time again. But it wasn't until I got sick and tired of being low. I got tired of being sad. I got sick of being depressed. I was tired of me not living and being happy. Heck, I just had an experience where I had to push myself to happy. I had to make myself motivated to do the things that I was called to do. Sometimes there's some distractions that come forth that even when you're down, the distractions don't even allow you to see that you're down and depressed. Sometimes it takes somebody on the outside looking in to you to say to you, hey, something's off. You're not smiling. It's not reaching your eyes. You're not laughing. You're not joking. You don't look like you're enjoying life. You look like you're wearing a mask. Because there's sometimes when we put that mask on, we don't even know we're wearing it. So that's why I want you to take time and be honest. Because it took me being honest with myself and what I was facing, what I was dealing with, what I was going through, in order for me to start mending, in order for me to start healing, in order for breakthrough to begin happening. It started with me. And I'll tell you a secret. I didn't pray like I used to. You know, I'm a prayer warrior. Nope, didn't pray like I used to. I didn't open my Bible. I didn't want to see a scripture. I didn't want to hear a sermon. I'm being honest with you. I didn't listen to gospel music. And people who know me know that when I'm down, one of those or all of those are tools and resources that I use to come up out. Not this time. It took someone seeing my unhappiness. It took someone seeing into me for me to have an aha moment. And when I had that aha moment, I had to honestly look around and say, oh, what's causing me not to be happy? What's taking my joy away? What's changing me? I didn't even like who I was. I'm joyous and happy and laughing and giggling. I'm silly. And I love being that way. I hadn't been that way in a long time. And I didn't even realize it. Somebody on the outside saw me on the inside and said, there's a problem there. And then thankfully, I was attached to someone else who thought the problem was them, and it wasn't. I'm going to be totally transparent. You know how I am. They thought the problem was them. And they said, if I can't make you happy, then why am I around? And it was at that moment that we both said, no one can make you happy. Now, there are some people that can frustrate you, but they can't make you happy. And this person had nothing to do with my unhappiness or displeasure. And so I had to really find out the root cause of why I was unhappy. And God, being God, removed it from my life. Now, here's the thing. He may not remove it from you. He may not take it from you. You may have to deal with the unhappiness and the cause of the unhappiness, the cause of the sadness on a daily basis. Remember in the Bible, Paul said, if you would just remove this thorn from my side. There are some people, situations, and places that are thorns in your side, and you just want God to remove them so everything will be okay. But there are times that he knows in order for you to get stronger, in order for you to be better, the thorn has to remain, and you have to learn how to maneuver around the thorn and find yourself back to your peace, back to your joy. I also talk about happiness, even though joy is something that people cannot take, we give it away. And happiness has to do with certain happenings in your life. However, being happy is important too. So I want you to not wear a mask, not pretend everything is good and everything is grand and everything is all right. I'd rather you be honest and say, I'm not feeling it. And can I be honest with you? If you need to talk, reach out to me. It's what I do. If there's something I can help you with, now I'm going to be honest with you, I can't help you financially. I have a huge family that I take care of. Can't help you financially. But if you need a word of prayer, if you need to just spill what's inside of you, if you need a listening ear, feel free to email me, askandrea32@gmail.com. I use that email address to answer questions, to help people, and I check it daily. It's ask, Andrea, my name, Andrea, the number is 32@gmail.com. And I'll reach out to you. I can even direct you into possibly finding someone that can help you, maybe a therapist or a counselor. I'm a part of networks, so absolutely. I don't want you to do this by yourself. But the most important thing is for you to motivate yourself. It's for you to get out of that bed, because that's the first sign of depression, when all you want to do is lay down and sleep. And you don't want to deal with problems, and you don't want to see people, and you don't want to talk, and you don't want to bathe, and you don't want to do your hair, and you don't want to put on something cute. It's in those moments that I really want you to come out that bed, because it is a crutch. I want you to come out of there, and I want you to hustle to the shower. And the reason why, something about that warm water. I don't want you to take a hot shower. That's not good for our skin. But I want you to take a warm shower. And I want you to think. I want you to talk. I want you to feel. And that's, for some reason, that water pouring down, at least for me. Some people, it's a bath. And me too, a bath is my number one favorite. But when I'm depressed, it's a shower for me. And it motivates me. And the tears flow, and the water's flowing, and the tears are flowing. And I have my honest moments. And I want you to do the same. It may not happen overnight. I don't want you to give up. It may take longer than a week. Don't give up. It may take longer than a year. Don't stop. Keep pressing and keep pushing forward. Believe in the power of you.